Hi Libra, hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you for joining me. And we're going to be doing a love bonus reading for Libra. So let's see what's in store for Libra. And if you like the messages in the reading, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much. And so let's get into it. Let's see what's available for Libra. 10 of Swords. Okay, right out the gate. Coming from a situation that, you know, either involves too many opinions, too many thoughts, too many points of view about your situation. This also, 10 of Swords could be coming from a sense of you know, multiple levels of betrayal, pain. The 10 of Swords is quite a sharp card to start with. This could be also be pertaining to yourself. This element of, you know, being held in your own thoughts. You could be limited. You feel limited in some way. So yeah, there could be like a delving into your own emotions, your thoughts, your processes. It just feels quite harsh at the moment. Okay, what a card to start with, Libra. Let's see where this goes. Come on, come on. Okay, 8 of Cups. So yeah, there's this feeling that you're dealing with lots of things emotionally. You know, there is this element of you want to be able to manifest some things. You want to be able to have this focus on good emotions, but there is this, it's almost like there's this block at the moment. So the 8 of Cups, you know, is indicating that there is, you know, says there is an abundance of emotions around you, but it's almost as though where it's been channeled from, I get the sense of where it's been channeled from, there's a problem with the way it's coming out. You want to be able to love in this in a certain way, but there are some thoughts involved here. There's some other people's thoughts involved here. The Emperor. You know, there's the element where you've got to take charge of a situation. You know, this is a Aries card. So there's a situation where you've got to take charge. You've got to put your foot down. You've got to, you know, be in this power of decisiveness. This is mine. This is how I want to do things, and follow that through. It's almost as though you've got to implement some ideals into this situation. The Devil. The Devil is, you know, Capricorn card. So there could be this, you know, old energy where there is a sense of betrayal with this person. There is a, you know, maybe an exchange of words. These thoughts here that are not positive. So, you know, you could be coming away from a situation here where there's this tie to an old feeling. It also could mean that there's some old emotions that want to kind of come back into play, you know, trying to surround your situation, trying to, you know, get under your emotions. The Knight of Swords. So this could be, this is an air card, so it could be yourself, Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, but this is, you know, this is regarding the thought process. This is regarding how to transfer the emotional space into the logical space. This is, you know, a message here. This could be pertaining to some legal arrangements, some exchange of words that need to be had. You know, the Capricorn person could be coming in wanting to deliver a message. You could receive something via email, letter, text message, regarding something of the past, something that relates to past situations. Okay, 6 of Swords. So what you want to do is move away from it all, of course. You want to, for you have to feel like you've got to remain in this logical space, and you've got to do things very decisively and almost detach yourself from this emotion that wants to play around with you, wants to kind of get under your skin, and almost you just want to detach from what was and move forward. Your focus is on trying to move forward. We have the Six of Swords here, which is very much about logic and thought mind processes, but then you've got the element of water here, traveling forward, wanting to follow a certain range of emotions, not ones that are linked to negativity at all. Five of Cups. Again, there's this very deep connection to this older energy, that the thoughts are still circulating around the situation. This person's still got some kind of tie into your life. There, and this with the Five of Cups, this is, it's just almost like sometimes there can be an antagonistic kind of energy here. Just anything to almost be in the emotion, in your emotional space. If very reflective of what was, so almost like as though it's a continuation of the relationship. What was, it kind of spills out into the now, and it affects the way you feel about things now, your ability to move forward. Six of Cups. So this is, this what was a kind of matched connection, and it's almost as though there is this giving process, giving to receiving. It's very reflective. This is regarding stability now. So there could be this indication that some agreement is connected to a financial or stability minded. I think this came up in the last reading as well. This is regarding a tie. There's like a financial tie between this old energy and what you're going through now, and there needs to be some reciprocation regarding this sense of stability. The Death card. This is a Scorpio card, so you can be dealing with a Scorpio as well. They could have Scorpio in their chart, but this is ultimately, thank goodness, this is ultimately, this old situation has to go. It can't remain with you forever. And this is the sense that the outcome of this will lead to new beginnings. A changing of the thought process, allowing yourself to be able to move into the thoughts that you want, because you have to stand your ground. You have to go into this ability to take on some new, almost forceful nature about yourself, and say, I'm not going to allow this. Becoming decisive and understanding that you've got to allow yourself to move forward and not get caught up in these old emotions. This ability to end, there is an ending to this, and maybe a re-emergence of a new version of this relationship, if it's a tie, a soul kind of connective tie together. Maybe there's a new version of the way this connection feels. It could be complete ending, so you could be completely detach yourself from this situation and choose to have this version of a relationship from a distance. All right, let's get some clarification. Okay, Four of Cups. Again, so there was this element of love here. There was a lot of pondering over the betrayal in this situation, what happened, the past. Someone's been really reflecting over how it's made them feel, and so now, there's no longer. It's almost like you can't share the love that was. It's impossible to be able to express the love that you two had previously together. So now, there is this having to hold back the way it was. There's a new version of this emotions now. Queen of Cups. So here's the, could be this Capricorn again. But it also could be Taurus, Virgo as well over the Eight of Cups. So there's this sense of, you know, there is this ability to transform from emotion to stability. You know, this person as well, you know, they could be quite financial minded. They could be thinking about growth. They could be thinking about their future. You know, this Queen of Pentacles, it could be your own energy as well. You know, you're very settled in your environment. The environment that you have feels very grounded, and you want to protect that grounding. You maybe you want to protect the way things feel in your life when they feel good. You know what emotions make you feel good, and you're very protective of making those things remain in that way. Ace of Swords. So yeah, you do have this, you know, want this almost it's needed, this new thought processes, the ability to just inject new ideas with the Emperor. So very making some, you know, very firm decisions, and because you're seeking that new beginning, you want a new tie, a new association to some of the thoughts that you've had regarding this situation. Your intention is to move forward. Okay, 2 cards here. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, there is, yeah, I think because, of course, Libra, you do want the best for people. You're not really trying to stay in a negative energy. You've got no time for it. You want to have, you know, this balance in life, and you want to be able to seek, you know, just balance in all situations. So the Sun here, the 10 of Cups here, so you could be dealing with a Leo, but it also just refers to trying to find ways to even maybe accommodate the way this old energy feels. You want to be able to get into a place of balance. So you want to be able to, you know, experience things and not have any old ties that just have this need to weigh you down. You know, you don't want that association. So maybe you want to go and go out of your way to make some healings, you know, being able to help change the energy of the way this situation feels. Maybe you're putting some effort into just make things feel better. Oh yes, the wheel. This is the most karmic card in the deck. This is what it's all about. This is, oh gosh, you know, on top of the Knight of Swords, it definitely feels like a very karmic tie between this connection. This is knowing where it's come from. This is knowing why it's even here. You've got a good sense of you know, understanding that you know why all of this is happening, and you know why it's got to this point. So if you are aware that if you're able to get to this point because of the emotions, if we change these associations with the emotions, then our next moves forward will look different. You've got understanding of this, and there is now this sense of wanting to implement it. It's just getting to that process. You want to inject some new ideas, some new associations to these old feelings. Hangman. Hangman is Pisces card. So again, this is all very much connected to each other. The thought process, the ability to change. There's, you know, being able to introduce these new concepts, ideals, ideologies, creating that movement, that ability to just see how things look if you know, take a time, putting the effort into changing perspectives, whether it's yours or your own, yours or somebody else's rather. There is this ability to move things because of the vision that you see. Is that you have a vision ahead of you, and you can see how it can be implemented. So you want to try and, you know, make moves, introduce thoughts, introduce processes that allow these new perceptions to be grounded, to be reality. Five of Wands. Yeah, but Libra, it's never going to be easy. So there's this Five of Wands here above the, there we go, the Five of Cups. So again, five is tension. Five is like, it creates change, it creates movement. So there is, again, the emotion and the passion. So it can be very a passionate situation if, maybe the wrong thing said, or if the wrong emotion is expressed. There can be triggers in this situation. So there is, this ability to try and move past, like that's what you want. You want to be able to try and move past the way it's the tension feels, the emotional passionate tension. It's almost like it's not warranted anymore, it's not needed. Two of Pentacles. So again, there is a financial tie. There's got to be this sense of balance, this karmic sense of balance between the two. There needs to be a mirroring of the situation. There is definitely a need to level out, having to decide how you're going to, especially regarding security, finances, stability, how you're going to make things balance between you and this old energy. It could be referring to this earthy person. So again, there is this definite understanding that there is a need for balance, and it's karmically tied. Justice. Isn't that the one that isn't, of course, this is your card here. This is the one, of course, you've got to end on, Libra. This is, the transformation, the new beginning is due to justice. It's due to creating this balance. This is all about balance, and this is what you are all about, Libra. It could be a legal situation here. It could be like a dividing of assets. It could be regarding children's stability, but it could be any karmic tie, because even if you're not married to somebody, being with somebody and saying yes to the emotional connection is almost, it's an emotional agreement between two people. So there could be this element of just creating balance in old situations to have this ability to move forward in a just more just way. All right, so let's get some love oracle cards for you. Oh! Karmic relationship, feelings triggered, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. That, what I love about these love oracle cards is they're so self-explanatory. Like, they really just say, like, this is what we've spoke about the whole reading. There's this ability to be triggered from situations, and you just want to move past this. You understand the karmic tie between this person. You understand the level of resentment, and you know why. Why these issues are even there, but you're not wanting to focus on these things. You're wanting to let go. You're wanting to love you, which you do. You want to love you without someone feeling resentment towards you being able to love yourself. Really, you want to be able to move forward in a way that just shows love, that just expresses. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So this could be, there again, about going back to this karmic tie. There was once where the two of you in this connection felt as though it was this union of balance. that you know, it was a very complementary situation. And there could be this understanding that this is a twin flame type of connection. So sometimes, you know, our connections are you know, partly bound to us in life, and you know, they could be bound to us all our life, but don't remain in the same energy that it once was, that it was in the beginning. You know, these relationships that we have in life, they're here to teach us certain things about ourselves. So if that means that that person remains in your life but in a different way than an actual relationship, you know, it could have been a twin flame situation. Okay, so 2. Okay. Oh, lucky Libra. Lucky Libra. Separation and key, and heart with the key. Okay. So separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. And then heart with a key is welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. So I feel like, again, this is about the energy of what was and where it's leading to. You know, this person could have once had the key to your heart, but because of this separation process, is, you know, now it's like you've got the key, you lock the door, and you can't let them back in that way. But there is this need to, you know, open your heart, because you do have this compassion, you do have this understanding about regarding them, and you want it to move into a place that doesn't feel so, you know, jagged. It doesn't feel so sharp. It isn't about, you know, throwing things at each other verbally and things. It is about creating this balance with each other. So I love this for you, Libra. And Libra, if you like the reading, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.